if you have a toward motivated meta program, then you are driven by targets and benefits. Okay? So you are aiming for something in the future. That's what a towards meta program is when it comes to towards and away from. Okay? I tend to do this quite a lot. So, for instance, let's use revising for an exam as an example. Okay? You've got the exam, you set out your stall, you know when you're going to revise what, and it's all done in a nice methodical way up to so you're prepared for the exam. That's what a towards meta program is. Okay? Then you've got the opposite, which is an away from meta program, which is instead of moving towards a target, we actually move away from pain. Right? So, if you've got an exam, you might be the type of person that leaves it until you're majorly under pressure for time to then revise and get it all in so you can then do the exam. Okay? Now, when I go through these meta programs, there is no right and wrong. Okay, so don't be thinking, oh, well, you should be doing that. There's only different. There's no right or wrong, because people, you know, I was one of those people that like to set out and towards motivated, if you like, set out the revision and get it for the exam. But sometimes I do flip into I'll leave it until I need to do it, which is the moving away from pain. So we can flip between these, but you will have one driving factor. Okay, you will have one driving factor. So for instance, when I started to run, to exercise, I wanted to run because I wanted to lose some weight and get healthier, but in order, I needed a target to aim for, so I booked a race, and then I knew that I had that race then, and I could back engineer the run, and so on and so on and so on. But sometimes, getting up in the morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, I had to get up because there was a target, I was sponsored, so I moved away from the pain. So you can flip between these, but generally you will probably find you have a dominant meta program when it comes to it. So what is your meta program? Rhetorical question. Is your meta program a towards target and benefit program, or is it move away from the pain? That's what gets me motivated, because that's what gets people motivated sometimes. I'll leave it until the deadline's getting close, and then I'll get the energy to go and do something about it, okay? But you could probably see already, if you have one of each person in a room, they would just argue, because they have a completely different approach. And this is why people don't always see eye to eye, because we've got these different meta programs running. So, meta program number 1, towards and away from.